it's Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be setting up my Commonplace planner for 2026. I'm going to be using these two big monthly layout plans and notes notebooks that I got in, what was it? In my bundles, the surprise bundles. And these discs also came with it. So I'm going to use this as my base and then add this one because this one, So we're going to get started by pulling this off here. And then we're going to pull What's really cool about this is these binders, and we're probably going to pull these backings off too. These dividers on this are plastic. So I think, do I want to do this on this? Nah, we'll leave the inside on the inside and the outside on the outside. Looks better that way. Okay, so let's grab these out. I think I'm gonna need all 11 on this one. Trash, more trash. So I'm gonna do let's do the plastic and then we'll do the paper. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use for my Commonplace planner because I wanted to create one, and I was like, I don't want to do it in like a notebook. I want to be able to just put pages in whenever I want. And I think having a big where I can just, if I decide to print out something, I can just print it out on regular paper and put it in here without having to cut it down. So I thought using these would be best. And these rings, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to use something bigger because this is gonna be used for years and years and years, right? So let's see, this is just paper. So we're gonna pull that out, and I think it's all the same paper. So I don't really know how I'm gonna make these work specifically. So there's 4 sections. So it's meant, this planner is only like 4 months. So I think that's how it's meant to go. But I don't think I'm going to use the monthlies. And if I do, it'll just be for, I don't know what I'll use the monthlies for. Put all this over here. The good thing about the big is it's just 11, normal 8.5 by 11 size piece of paper. And I have one of those planners. And I think what I'll do is I'll use the monthly sheets for book reading, like how many books I've read. Maybe that's what I'll use it for. I can always get more other printables. So let's pull, this is gonna be loud. I'll just do it real quick so that put the blue down. And I think all of this will be, let's see, these are all stickers, so these are all monthly stickers. So I'll put this in the front. Of course, these are classic size pages. I'll put the pink in. And then let's take these off. I have to do a smaller batch at a time. And this is the Simple Florals set. So what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and put this in. How is this? So this is doing like the perpetual month calendars. Okay. So perpetual months. And then it goes monthly. Then another monthly. And another monthly. So let's see, one monthly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So why do they only call it a 4-month planner if it has 12 of these? It's very strange. Like, why would you say that? Let me grab, I thought this would only have 1 month, 4 months in it, but guess not. I'm gonna grab these. I just got these tabs off Amazon. They're the Ready tag, they're monthly tabs. They're just like little sticky tabs. So I'm going to be using these for my planner setups. So let's go ahead and take this one since this one is already done. I also got this pack of random sticky tabs. So we'll just throw that on the floor now. All right, so we're going to do, I'm going to do starting here. So January. Yeah, that'll be fine. Then the next one will be February. So I'm not going to need this one until probably next year. See, these are set up a little bit differently. These are set up with this side, these pages. Format's a little different. Do you like the color? The only problem is it's all bent and stuff, so I'm going to put something heavy on there for a year, and it should work itself out, right? So let's go ahead put this back on here. I expect this to get full. Flip this over and just start putting this in. And then we'll put the tabs on. I think I'm gonna start at the bottom and then work my way up. This will be easier. So this would be December. The only thing is the papers will eventually get there, but they don't want to turn very well. November. October. I am liking the currently page being the first page though. So we'll see what I end up using this for. May not even be end up using it. So we'll see. The good thing about these tabs is I can tape them down if I need to. They keep coming off. I don't think they will. I don't think I'll be flipping through this planner all too often. This is probably going to be the easiest setup out of all my planners. Oh, they're pretty sticky. Oh yeah, that tore up a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be, they're not going to come off easy. Let's just say that. They're pretty darn sticky. Okay. April. Then March. Then I'm gonna come here very gently, try to pull it off without it tearing. You can see it's pretty, they're pretty sticky, so they're gonna, so be aware of that if you get these. My concern is more, I don't want them tearing the paper so that it has a big gap in it. I can always tape these down, or there we go. These little ones down. There we go. So that's that. So we're gonna have these are, so that explains why they give you all the months. Well, it's undated, so there's these, all this to set up the months. And I have my months here. I'm gonna make labels to put on here, and then I have all my months here. Then I'm going to have probably like a book review section. So let me take some of this out of that. Because I want to start taking notes on some of the nonfiction stuff that I read. For example, I'm reading the 12-week year Haven't gotten to a part where I want to take notes for reference. So there's that. So there's these. Okay, and then just the rest of the paper back there. I think, oh, that's the only thing. This is gonna take some time to get worn in, to get those pages turning. They do not want to turn on these rings. But that's it'll wear in eventually. So yep, that's gonna be my Commonplace notebook for 2026. Well, starting in 2026, it's probably gonna go quite some time. And I'll probably change out these every year. So there's that. I hope you enjoyed this quick little setup. And if you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.